Good morning, children. Today I'll be taking the adaptations in leaf for photosynthesis. Now, how the leaves they are adapted or adjusted in such a way that helps in the process of photosynthesis. The first adaptive feature is large surface area. The broader and larger the leaves are, more will be the surface area, and this will help in absorption of maximum light energy from the sunlight. The narrow leaves will have less surface area, so the process of photosynthesis will be less. Then second adaptive feature is leaf arrangement. The leaves, they are arranged on the stem, should be in such a way that the leaves should be at right angle to the light source, so that maximum surface of leaves are exposed to sunlight. So the best arrangement of leaf on the stem is that the leaves should be at right angle to the source of light. Chloroplast. Chloroplast containing chlorophylls, they are more concentrated, that is, they are more large in number in the upper layers of leaf cells near the cell walls. So this helps in trapping maximum light energy from the sunlight quickly. Numerous stomata in the leaves also allow quick exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide through them. More the stomata, so quick and more will be the exchange of photosynthetic gases. Thinness of leaves. This will reduce the distance between the cells and will thus speed up the rapid transport, that is quick transport of materials between the adjoining cells. Network of veins. The arrangement of veins in the leaves is called venation. So network arrangement, that is reticulate arrangement of veins in the leaves, help in quick transport to and from the mesophyll cells of leaves. Then the last adaptive feature is cuticle and upper epidermis should be thin, transparent and waterproof. This will allow maximum light to enter freely inside. So these are the adaptive features which helps to carry on the process of photosynthesis: large surface area, arrangement of leaf on the stem, the numerous chloroplast, numerous stomata, leaves should be thin, network arrangement of veins, that is reticulate venation, will help in the process of photosynthesis. Then cuticle and upper epidermis of the leaf should be thin, transparent and waterproof. Now we'll come to the factors which affect photosynthesis. It is divided into two groups: external factors, how the external factors influence the rate of photosynthesis, and then we'll do what are the internal factors which affect the rate of photosynthesis. In external factors, the first factor is light. So radiant energy of light is an important factor in three aspects: intensity of light. Strong light will speed up the rate of photosynthesis, the quality of light and the duration of light, the time period of light on the leaves. All these aspects will affect the rate of photosynthesis. It is said that about 0.2 to 1% of total solar light is utilized in photosynthesis. Within limits, if we'll keep on increasing the intensity of light, means light should be made stronger and stronger, more of light. Photosynthesis will keep on increasing, but up to a certain limit. At very high intensity, the rate of photosynthesis will slow down or will stop. because the photosynthetic apparatus may be damaged. This phenomenon is called solarization. That is when the photosynthetic apparatus get damaged due to high intensity of light and the process of photosynthesis stops. Photosynthesis is also influenced by light quality. Blue and red regions of visible spectrum, they are most effective, whereas the green is the less effective for photosynthesis. The process of photosynthesis is also directly proportional to duration of light. The time period of light falling on the leaves, if the time period is more will be the photosynthesis. If it is less will be the photosynthesis. Then second external factor is carbon dioxide. If light intensity is good, neither too high nor low, that is optimum light intensity, and the temperature is also optimum, the best suitable temperature, that is 35 degrees Celsius. Then increase in carbon dioxide up to 0.05% will increase the rate of photosynthesis. But higher concentration of carbon dioxide above 0.05% will stop or will stabilize the process. Temperature at which the rate of photosynthesis is maximum, that temperature is called optimum temperature. That is the best suitable temperature where the rate of photosynthesis is maximum, and that is 35 degrees Celsius. The rate of photosynthesis will keep on increasing from lower temperature to 35 degrees Celsius. It is maximum will be the rate of photosynthesis at this temperature. But if we are going to increase the temperature above 35 degrees Celsius, then the rate of photosynthesis will slow down, and above 40 degree, this process will stop. Then the rise of 10 degrees centigrade below the optimum temperature doubles the rate of photosynthesis, provided the light intensity is high. This is called Q10 law. Now, for example, a rise from 20 degree to 30 degree. So, 10 degree rise is given. The rate of photosynthesis at 20 degree, the rate will double at 30 degree when we'll increase the temperature by 10 degree. Supposing from 22 degree to 32 degree, again the rate of photosynthesis will be double. 25 to 35. So, when we'll increase the temperature by 10 degrees Celsius below 35 degrees level to 35 up to 35 degree, the rate of photosynthesis will double itself. Water is the next factor. Under normal condition, though water has no direct bearing on the rate of photosynthesis, but if the water supply is poor, then there is a decrease in photosynthesis has been observed. Why? Due to the decreasing diffusing capacity of carbon dioxide intake will be less. The water supply, if it is poor, this will result in closure of stomata. So when the stomata will close, the intake of carbon dioxide will decrease, ultimately will affect the rate of photosynthesis. This is how the water is indirectly affecting the rate of photosynthesis. Now we'll come to the internal factors. Chlorophyll. Deficiency of magnesium, a nutrient magnesium, causes loss of chlorophyll. Hence, leaves are not able to absorb solar energy or light energy from sun. Leaf structure, size of the leaf, distribution of stomata, thickness of cuticle influences the amount of carbon dioxide and light entering the leaf hence affects the rate of photosynthesis. Then sugar and starch. Accumulation of, collection of sugar and starch reduces the rate of photosynthesis. Already the leaf cells are loaded with sugar and starch. So rate of photosynthesis will decrease. Second is dehydration of protoplasm for some reason. That is, if the protoplasm is dehydrated, the water content is low. This also reduces the rate of photosynthesis. Now the next part is significance of photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is the most important and basic process which sustains life on this earth. Directly or indirectly, we all are dependent on this. Animals and human beings are dependent on photosynthesis for food and for a life supporting gas, oxygen. Now food. This process synthesizes food from inorganic substances. The food becomes the ultimate source of energy and the life for all the living organisms. This helps in maintaining food chain amongst the producer. The producer are the ones that will produce the food, that is green plants. Herbivores, plant-eating animals will feed on them. And then the herbivores are being fed by or eaten by carnivores. This is how a chain of food is formed. But the food chain, you will see, may have a number of stages, but the starting point is always a green plant which is a producer. The non-green plants, fungi and bacteria, they obtain their food from the dead organic matter of the dead bodies of plants and animals. They take food from their bodies, dead bodies. Hence, it is rightly said that all flesh is grass. That is, the body, the energy, the food that we take for growth, for energy, for repair of cells, that food all the living organisms get from the plant. So all flesh is grass. Oxygen, it is the only known method which gives out or releases oxygen into the atmosphere and thus keeps the oxygen concentration constant in the environment. And this is a life supporting gas, so it supports all life on earth. Carbon dioxide, this process also helps to keep the carbon dioxide concentration in the atmosphere constant. All the living organisms, when they undergo respiration, carbon dioxide is released due to respiration of living organism, and that carbon dioxide is being utilized, is being added or is included in the glucose during photosynthesis. This carbon dioxide is being fixed up, is being absorbed, is being utilized to make glucose in the process of photosynthesis, and this is how the oxygen and carbon dioxide concentration in the atmosphere is balanced or it is maintained by the process of photosynthesis. Now photosynthesis and changes in the atmosphere, atmospheric air. Light intensity keeps on changing from dawn to dusk, early morning to evening. It increases from dawn to midday. Slowly and slowly when the light increases from early morning to the midday, and then it will decrease the light intensity, that is the strength of light. The power of light will go on decreasing from midday to dusk to the evening time. Correspondingly, rate of photosynthesis will increase from dawn to midday and then it will decrease up to dusk. At dawn and dusk when light is dim, then the rate of photosynthesis is equal to the rate of respiration. So this point is called compensation point. That is a time when the dawn and dusk, that is the dusk time, and during the dawn time the light is dim, then the rate of photosynthesis and the process of respiration, they are at par, and this point is called as compensation point. With the increase in the rate of photosynthesis from dawn to midday, more of oxygen is being released and more of carbon dioxide is being consumed by the plants. Whereas at compensation point, there is no exchange of carbon dioxide and oxygen. Carbon dioxide, which is used for photosynthesis, the oxygen that is formed, the less amount of oxygen is formed, that is being used then and there by the cells of the leaf for photosynthesis, for respiration. And when the plant undergo respiration, they give out carbon dioxide. So less quantity of carbon dioxide is formed, and that is being used by the plant cells for photosynthesis. At night, the plants, they release carbon dioxide and they consume oxygen in respiration. That is why it is said that one should not sleep under a tree during night, because of more of carbon dioxide that is being produced by the green plants, for they are now at this time they are only undergoing the process of respiration. No photosynthesis is taking place, so the large amount of carbon dioxide is being released outside into the atmosphere, and that is how it is harmful to sleep under the tree during night. But during midday, it is advisable to sleep under the tree during the midday. Why is it so? Because the rate of photosynthesis is fast, carbon dioxide is being consumed, and large amount of oxygen is being released. This gives large quantity of oxygen, and during midday, transpiration rate is fast, so cooling also takes place. So more of oxygen due to photosynthesis and more of cooling due to transpiration during the midday helps the person comfortable to be under the tree during the midday. Thank you, children.